Alright, we're hopping in to a 3v3 on Dual Gap. The Western team, we have Thaldrin in pink, Cool Nick in yellow, and Breezy in teal. On the right team, we have Tar Brown Ranger in red, Tar Snake in green, and Anarchy Diablo in white. So in 3v3, this map plays very similar to how it does in 2v2, where you have one player on the island who rushes water to get the reclaim. There's a lot of metal reclaim in the water, and then the land players fight for the land control. There's a little bit of reclaim on this map, but not nearly as much as water, so you normally don't fight over the reclaim. I mean, these are 132 metal, 184 metal, so nice to grab, but not worth losing a con over early. Alright, we see some early Jeffies from Cool Nick. 3 wins straight into a lab for a Jeffy rush. We'll see how they react. Cool Nick did this strat against me the other night, and I figured out how to play against it. On a map this big, it's not such a big deal since it takes so long for them to get to you, but on a smaller map, it's actually not as big of a deal as it looks. So for example, if he had expanded to, let's say, 3 mexes, and he were to be at the lab with the commander defending this 1 mex and losing these 2 mexes, he's still ahead of Cool Nick because Cool Nick is just now expanding to his other mexes. So even though it feels like you're behind because you've lost mexes, the opponent that does the Jeffy rush is actually behind. So you just defend your 1 mex, build a missile missile turret or 2, and then rebuild your mexes, and you're even. So it's not as big of a deal as it seems. 1 missile turret here going to do a fine job of defending against this. I think Jeffy rush works better on maps where your mexes are more spread out and harder to defend, and you can get a lot more harassment in. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Breezy with the early push, going for the reclaim. 1 con and some searchers out. Diablo going for the land start into water, which is viable. You give up a lot of metal because you're so late to getting the Rex, but you opt for the expansion on land with the, looks like 5 cons in this case for him, whereas Breezy has no land, so his economic expansion is going to be delayed. But you kind of make up for it with these big Rex. Look at Shipyard's 492 metal, 204, 80. So you grab these and it kind of makes up for the not having the mexes and the cons. But we'll see if Diablo can defend this. Going for a torpedo launcher. I'm not sure exactly how fast the commander builds this. I think it builds faster than the scouts can damage it, as long as you have metal and energy to build it. So I think he's fine here. Yeah, they can't actually hit it because the missiles hit the water. Alright, if we look at Cool Nick, he's 2nd lab. Not sure how I feel about that. Rocco's. Not sure I like the decision to make Rocco's here, but we'll see how it works. AKs from Thaldrin. Slashers now for Brown Ranger. If he can get this con, I don't know if he's going to see this. No, it looks like he didn't see it. Snake, oh, that's his own. If I could keep track of the colors, that would help. This is his own allies con. So no, he's not trying to kill it. A little bit of a skirmish here in front of Snake's base. I'm not sure I would take this trade for Thaldrin, because even though you're winning out, the reclaim is so far on the right that you'll never be able to get it. So Snake's just going to be able to come here with this con, reclaim the Rex, and he's ahead. Plus his ally coming in with missile trucks so definitely not a good trade for him. Let's see, Breezy going for the Cabot Lab, pretty much preventing Diablo from expanding on the water, getting a lot of the wrecks for himself, getting the shipyards, which is huge. I think it's 4 shipyards then? I think it's 4 shipyards here on these, so that's like almost 2,000 metal. Slashers are going to be good here because it's hard to flank. It's a pretty narrow gap between here and the mountain. And there's a pass up top, but it's thin, so not many units can get through at a time. So pretty easy to defend it. You can probably speed the game up a bit. We're a little bit behind the live time, so we can speed it up. Not a whole lot of action right now. Looks like each team's working on their eco. We can see here, again, the early shipyard for Breezy has allowed him to secure all the reclaim and expand to the sea, but Diablo is able to grab all his land mexes already. Going to the geos as well. So you're not actually that far behind in economy. Looking at the totals, Diablo at almost 8,000, Breezy at 6.7k, so 1.2k metal ahead in production. Now obviously Breezy's got more than that from the reclaim, probably another 3,000 in reclaim. So he's technically ahead in metal, but behind in eco. So he needs to use that metal to get his eco online as fast as possible to equalize. 2 subs now for Diablo. It's going to be hard to stop that. Does he have subs of his own? He might be making... No, he's reclaiming the shipyard? I'm not sure what Breezy's doing here. I'll see why he would be reclaiming it. No, he's not. I'm not sure. Rocco's from Cool Nick. Let's see what he can get done with these. See how they do against rocket truck, or missile trucks rather. Doing alright, I guess. Seems somewhat effective. Hard to say. I've not used rockets, storms, or Roccos very much. I don't think I actually ever used them in Resurrected. Good pickup for Breezy, killing a con. He's going to have to deal with these subs. 3 subs now. Is he making more? And he stopped. But going to need to deal with these subs because he's going to lose a lot of eco here. Breezy not reacting to it. Two enforcers. I'm not sure how good these do. Let's see. Enforcers do decent damage using the searchers to block them. Yeah. That's 1. Breezy just gonna hunt those subs down and do alright. Now we have Snake on the water with a shipyard of his own. Not sure I like that decision. They are struggling on land for sure against Cool Nick and Thaldrin. Breezy putting his metal to good use. Gets the advanced lab up already. Advanced cons. So definitely using the eco to get an advantage. Needs to get his geos online. Has 1. I think there are 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 geos, so you want to get those online as quick as you can. Wind and tidal are pretty good on this map, but Geos are still that much better. If you look at the cost, the Geo is only 500 metal for, I believe it's 250 energy. So 2 metal per energy. Really efficient for metal. Diablo now with 5 Crusaders. Getting the reclaim. Breezy needs to invest more in ships here. He might be okay because of the land advantage, depending on what happens here. It looks like Brown Ranger is going for Pyros. She's going to do a lot of damage to Rockos and Flashes. Nick going for advanced vehicle. Thaldron definitely needs more cons out. Definitely not enough cons. Spamming storms is not going to work in this situation. Breezy getting pushed back now. Yeah, still 5 Crusaders for Diablo, so Breezy adding more Crusaders and Scouts, as well as Gimps. Gimps are the core version of the Pelican. They walk on the water in this mod instead of going underneath the water. I'd like to see Brown Ranger a little more aggressive. But it looks like Kulnik's getting entrenched a couple of positions. Maybe not for long here. Breezy 2v1 on the water, gonna have a hard time here. Looks like Diablo's already got the numbers advantage. Adding more labs, still pumping. He's not opted for the T2 yet, going for mass conversion, which is pretty effective in this mod. Breezy also going for mass conversion with the upgraded converters. Getting his Geos online now. I think that's all of them. One left. Yeah, 1 Geo left for Breezy. As long as Breezy doesn't collapse here, he should be fine. Gonna be tough though, a lot of numbers. Looks like Breezy was able to defend, getting a large number of forcers out. He should be fine here, and I think he has the eco advantage now. If we look at totals again, Breezy at 53k, Diablo at 44k, so Breezy definitely pulling ahead now with the advanced eco, the Mohos, and the advanced converters. He's just gonna have to reclaim all this metal, get some units out, and he'll be doing alright. Problem is for them that Brown Ranger is coming online. He's got a few advanced metal extractors already and the T2 lab, though he does need more. Going for a second T2 lab. I would rather see more cons on the first lab. He's got 2,000 metal, he just needs more cons overall, but second lab not bad. Snake also with a advanced lab. I think everyone's on T2. Breezy's not making many cons. Alright, starting to make some cons now. He just needs more water cons to build tidal and grab the reclaim. Using air cons to do it, also a fine option. Second T2 lab. Not sure what he would want to make out of a second T2 lab. I suppose more Gimps could be good, but probably I'd prefer T2C. Get a couple Conquerors and a Millennium out, or a Warlord for core. What is it? It's the... Is it the... No, the Executioner. Executioner is the core cruiser. Cans coming out for the second lap. Good option versus T1. I don't know that Cool Nick should be making Pelicans. Breezy's doing alright here. Probably needs more units on land. It's not looking good already. Thaldron falling behind. Very little build power and not scaling his economy, so Thaldron definitely not familiar with the mod. Not understanding that he needs to build, you know, just rows and rows of wind. Rows and rows of wind and start converting it all. Hovers now for Breezy, as well as more cons and a third T2 lab. Breezy definitely pulling ahead here. He looks like he's, what is that, 36,000 metal ahead and 300,000 energy ahead. I mean, just a massive lead here, grabbing all the reclaim. We look at the incomes, 163 for Breezy, only 89 for Diablo. Yeah, Diablo stopped scaling. He does have the T2 lab now, but hasn't been investing his metal into eco. Oh, looks like Brown Ranger has dropped. Snake with a OP take here. That's going to be really strong for Snake, assuming the game didn't crash. Just tab out real quick. Let's take a look at this. It looks like it did indeed crash. It looks like, what are they? Let's ask. Did you crash on take? Yes, he did. So there's kind of a known bug with the Resurrected mod where if you take units on crash, you will crash yourself. I've seen it now 3 or 4 or 5 times. So hopefully we can get that fixed in a patch pretty soon, and then we won't have to deal with that. Take a look at the in-game stats here, and see what it looked like. I think Breezy was the strongest economy by far. He was on 6 advanced converters. In this mod, advanced converters are plus 16 metal, minus 800 energy. So in OTA they were plus 12, minus 600. So in this they're minus 16, or plus 16, minus 800. So it's the same ratio, just a better I don't even know if it's a better number, just a larger number. I guess it's better, which means you need less of them, right? And I don't think this is gonna work. I think it's just bugged. So let's just back out. Here we go. Alright, a bit of a intermission. What's going on? Why are we rehosting the same map? Take a look at the leaderboards real quick. Nothing changed there. This loss shouldn't even count. We got a crash on that. And it was a dead even game. 3v3. Oof. Just can't win, bro. I play any 2v2, 3v3, and I'm at 6. Tough. Alright, let's see. Kurva. Alright. I'm going gray. Blue, I guess. Not even core. Alright, so we got a game here. Galactic War, 3 core versus 3 arm. Found for this, it works best to start with the solar. Alright, I am left side next to Breezy. I doubt they go air because it's really terrible wind. I mean, you could go a bomber with E-Share. They have Thaldron, Snake, Cool Nick. I doubt it. So I go. I guess I kind of go aggro play. Good luck. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I guess since we have a really strong team. Okay. So it looks like we're good. We're a little stronger. That was weird. Okay. I guess something was wrong with this chat, so. Problem is, you have to build the second solar, and you're still not going to have enough energy necessarily for the max here. So you gotta wait like a second. It's very weird. And Escalation, all of this just works. It all just works. But in Resurrected mod, we still need a better name for it. I hate calling it Res. I mean, I guess we can call it Res, but I want blocking. No. Whoa, greedy son of a bitch. Greedy. I guess I'll make the scout then. I'm pretty far from mid. I'll still make the scout. Res and Bar and Faf. Yeah. Faf and Bar always. Alright, let's get, I guess, double scout. Another one of these and then share energy. Can't draw hard to save my life. Alright, so first con's done. We want that. Yes. I don't know how the other guys are going to play the map. I know I played with Cool Mick last night on this map, so I know he knows the basic idea. Stopping our commander from the basic idea behind this map. But you want to stop your commander to save metal. Go quickly for that. You want to chase these scouts down. You don't want to let them get inside your base. X's. It's alright. Damn. Too slow to kill it. Unlucky. Alright, we got a little bit of metal now. Let's get something like that. Probably another 2 cons. Metal again. Probably gonna need converters. I'm not gonna have nearly as much metal as I would in a 1v1 situation. No energy, bro. That's a lot of Kiwis. Aldrin. Need more energy bed. Can't even survive with this much economy. I probably should cancel that. Get a radar. This is kind of what you want to avoid, having all these units running around your base. Makes it hard to manage your economy. Like I'm selling bad on energy right now. Probably build another one. Damn, sucks. Alright, so we're doing good on energy now. Let's convert. We need 2 more cons. We're gonna start getting to the strong economy side of things. Oh, I need to send try some units to deal with that, huh? Did he kill it? I think he got away. I don't know where I'm going with this guy. Alright. Did you kill it? I think you did. You killed that last one. Yeah, the rifling was soft and the tank showed up right on time. Yeah, so in this map, there's a lot of trees. So you can make breaks through the forest, but you gotta kill the trees first. So mid is the central location, and then you can make a play through the forest. We need 2 more cons. I'm just gonna trust that Breezy killed that. Yes, we've had a lot of games on this map. What's the ping you take? Okay. T2. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much metal, what the heck? Why do I have so much metal, bro? So we see the trees are gonna burn and then we can kill them. Try to open this up. Sure, metal above 2800, I guess. I don't know where all this metal came from all of a sudden. Kiwi Gaming, yeah. Missile turrets, defend against bombers, scouts, any kind of nonsense. I think that's pretty good here. We got a break here. Open this up a little bit. Actually, I don't know if opening this up is a smart idea. Probably not. Alright, any more mexes? There's a couple. I don't know if he's going to take them or not. I'm just going to take them. Better to have metal on the team than not. How did I even put that? Okay, I don't know how that got put there. Alright, we want to set our T2 lab up. Get most of the mexes. Give me Diablo a lot of the mexes here. That's the orange player to hopefully scale up, and then we'll worry about a ton of units. Alright, and then let's switch to some raiders. Alright, can we... some radar targeting, try to put some pressure on. Let's grab energy storage probably here. Don't really need it, but doesn't hurt to grab it. Alright. So we're widening up the entrance here, which is not ideal, but it's gonna let me open up the map a little bit, which can't hurt if we ever get a chance to make a break here. Need to fight for this reclaim. That's a lot of units from green. Yes, max is up. Share energy above 2300. Alright, so that. Couple more missile turrets. Probably need some along the side here. Put a couple of these down in front. Yeah, and this mod, the tier 2 mexes take forever to build, so you gotta have a... They're not super expensive. I mean, they're decently expensive, 1,000 metal each, but it's not like you know, they cost too much. Let's go for a bunch of advanced cons. This is kind of, I need to not die here. Let's get some more view. And then we're just probably just go all in artillery. Alright, set my hotkeys for my advanced cons. I want to make a break here, but I don't think I can. I do need a con. Let's put it here. 2 more cons. We want to reclaim this metal here as much as we can. They're probably going to have guardians. I'm probably going to start guardian pushing soon, so watch for that. It's a lot of units. Alright. Give me a con. Let's see here and start reclaiming some of this stuff. Alright, Reapers. Are we pushing? I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of Reapers. I don't know if it's enough to push. Alright, next is done. Be okay here. Gonna let him push. Puts the metal on my side of the map, so it's probably fine. What is going Oh. What is that? Is that artillery? I think that is artillery. Alright, let's get this guy. I don't think that's a Guardian? I think I have enough to push here. I think. Let's see. Let's just try it. I need to see what's over here. I think it's just artillery. I think he doesn't have enough here to actually contest this. What is here? Maverick? Alright. It's hard to tell. I guess that's artillery. But he's got a jammer. So we need to actually deal with that. I need to find out where that is and go kill it. Otherwise it's going to be really annoying. I need to get over in the position. Stop. Alright. Should be okay here. Should have advantage on the right, so I'm not too worried. Couple more missile turrets in case of any bombers. I mean, I'm getting artillery of my own, but I'm taking a lot of casualties here. Probably better to reclaim this than to repair it. Oh my gosh, I need a jammer or something. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just push here. I got a big army. I need to get access to all this reclaim if I can. Nope, there goes that. I forget in this in mod things blow up really volatilely. Alright, and then we just want to click all his artillery if we can. Pull those back, pull the raiders in front. Oh, he's got a guardian. That's what's killing me. So we'll just focus that with our units. I'll just spam artillery. Looks like Breezy's got. Alright, there goes that. So now we just focus that, take out the defensive turrets, and that'll allow us to push up with our cons and we need more cons actually to if I just go into another lab. Right, and then you're done. We need to get fusions going. That's what we need. So we need some more cons. Do that, do that. Alright, let's get our units back a little bit. Grab this reclaim if we can. Where's the other con I had doing that? Diablo making a big push on the right, so we just need to keep pressure on the left here, and we'll be fine. All right, have a commander assist the con. The con is done. Let's get a back here, I guess. I thought he had a jammer. I don't know what he had actually. I don't want to keep pushing. Just kind of want to distract him a little bit while we fight for this reclaim. Actually, let's do this. Our recon. He does have a jammer. I don't know if I want to push up so far. I kind of just want to grab what I can and get out. Tons of metal now. I should go guard that. Switch to that. You're done. Guard, actually, you can guard that. As well as you. And keep grabbing the reclaim. Big push here from Diablo. We should be fine. More missile turrets. Want to get a few here. Shoot here guarding that. We have so much metal. My whole team has got so much. Alright. We gotta deal with these bulldogs, so I need a some Reapers, probably out a second. T2 lab over here. Get my cons coming here. We just have one lab for the rest of the game making cons. Get him out of here if we can. We stopped making units, that's not great. Let's get you there. Let's get another lab here. Actually, probably move it a little bit further here. Do that. Here, guard that. Alright, so let's get some missile turrets, reclaim. Really want to kill that jammer, dude. They pissed me off. It's over here somewhere, though. I know that. Where's he at? I don't know. Alright, got another lab done, a couple cons, followed by missile trucks. You're going here with the Reapers. My units. Let's see. Alright, and then guard that. Come here. View. Radar target these units. Should be fine to do that. These aren't going to go through. Alright, more energy. I don't even know if this is worth it. I mean, wind is alright, I guess. But what I need is you to build the advanced radar here. Clean that one. Go back and guard that. Guard that as well. Couple more cons. I don't know about that. I don't know about that either. What did I just do? I don't know where I just told my units to go. But that's fine. We have Reapers now. So. Like that. Let's see. We're starting to run out of metal. That's a good sign. We have that. Yeah. Pretty sure this is already over. We have a huge lead. We have the middle. Almost did all that. It's fine. Out of metal. GG, I guess. Help you build fusions. Some advanced mohos. Clean that. Let's see. Some more on eco. If I want to do that, let's move you up. Let's get some more mohos. So we're going to move everything forward except for you. Let's grab reclaim. I don't know if the wind is the wind worth it? I mean, I don't know. He's got so much wind, but it's only 3,000 energy. I think it's actually better just to build the fusion power plants. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, they have a Guardian research. Okay, what is going on? I was wondering what the heck was happening. Yeah, just killed those Guardians. We'll be fine. Yeah, that. Is both dead. We haven't won yet though, so if we overcommit, we could lose this. So just gotta play patient. Let's get some air cons. And another. You know what? I need K-bot. Now that I think about it. Alright, what are you doing? Nothing. The diplomats. What's with all these stupid jammers, bro? Alright, let's see. Get in here, look at this juicy reclaim. Jammer. Oh. No Gator? Oh no. Alright, lab is empty. I don't even know if I need a flagger. Probably just a couple of mobile radar jammers, some more reapers. Guard that, guard that. You're done. We discard you. Actually, you guard him too. Move those up. Alright, is that the line? All these juicy maxes. Oh, I mean to do that. A lot of times in these games, people will go for the comm bomb to try to like take out one player if their team's losing. So just gotta be aware of that. Should be fine. I mean, they could off screen, but I've got a decent number of missile turrets, and I could build a few more to be honest. And that should be good. First Moho's done. Advance, let's go, a couple more. But I think that'll be the game. I don't see them doing anything to stop this. Wide open. I'll probably just go for white here that way, because their units don't shoot over each other, so probably better just to go for where your allies aren't. Alright, is that all my mexes? Pretty sure that's almost all my mexes. Except for a couple in the front, which I don't really care about. Okay. Player who wins has the best KDA. Let's see. Oh, Diablo 2-1. Absolutely stomping me. Alright, I think that's all my Artillery's in the front line. It's always great. Look at all these cons from Diablo. Bombers. I don't know about so many. I mean, you can make some solars. I mean, I did, but kind of just go for fusions. Breezy actually got his eco going. Spamming fusions with air cons. I built this for nothing, I guess. All these extra cons. Alright, you don't even have to build energy storages, but you can, I guess, right? Alright, let's see. Oh, I did build my air constant now. Where are they at? Right here. What I should actually do is make the upgraded assisting K-bots. What did I just... What is he doing? I don't have anything to spend energy or metal on. Just build these advanced storages for that, could be right. So you can actually unstuck a unit. It's pretty hard depending on what it's stuck in, but if you just spam click in different directions, it slowly wiggles itself out. I don't know if this one can actually get out. I think this one's fully stuck. I think this one's just stuck, bro. My commander should be pretty safe. Let's go hide it. I mean, if we look at how much it spends, it's 6 times better than an aircon. The advanced assisting K-bots. So, pretty good. White player's still alive, actually. Scout for his comp. These guys to assist. You guys to assist. Oh, he's trying to build. Over here, hiding. Somewhere. Wow, I crashed. Oh, that's so annoying. I think I should still get the points for winning. I think. But PC gaming, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. It's though I think there's a fix for it. Breezy said he's working on a fix. So should be alright. I feel like everything was fine for me that game. I didn't really have to do any unit micro, so I can't really say if I played good or not, but maybe a little early on the Geo. That's about it. Maybe a little late on the second lab, but otherwise I just played it normal. You choke the center out like that and then eco behind, and as long as you don't fall too far behind in eco and as long as you keep making units, you kinda do alright on that map. I suppose when we had excuse me, we had a huge lead, we could have just ecoed a lot. I could have made like 10 more advanced cons and gone for like mass fusions right away. I kind of was late on that, but it didn't really matter. I could tell from the pressure mid that we were pulling ahead already, so I didn't really feel like ecoing. But alright, let me get him the crash log. Air log.txt. This is it. Crash was this one right here. Alright, Discord. File. TXT. Alright, there should be another game. Actually, I don't know. There might be one more game tonight. Hard to say. What is this? there any good replays to watch? Let's see. Let's get recent games. This is the one that crashed earlier. Aldrin and Brown Ranger played. Aldrin Sheener. Sheener's Aldrin. Sheener's Aldrin. 44-minute? There's no way. What? 40. We might have to watch that. 44-minute on gas plant plane. That's crazy. And even Breezy played one. John's Pond. I'm not a fan of John's Pond. This map is, for me, not very interesting, to be honest. Everyone loves piecing with a marathon. For who? Marathon of what? Full gap, 24 minutes. Probably not that interesting. 3v3 on. What are those teams? I guess that's as good as you can get, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's as good as you're gonna get, maybe. This map, also I don't find very interesting. Super dry. Snake and Rampage? Oh, that was the test games. They did a bunch of test games. Megatron and... Was this the O&O game? Yeah, this was the O&O game. There were no Escalation games today? That's interesting. I guess I'll look at this one if there's no more games tonight. Up, 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 up. What are they doing in that room? Man, the game is already over. What could possibly be happening? Alright, game's over. See what happens now. Oh, let's go. I got 330 points. That means I should be plus 90, I guess. 98. Let's go. Alright, so as soon as this uploads, we'll look at the stats. Oh man. Tired. Probably look at the stats, watch that 1v1, and then call it tonight. If it ever uploads it. Yeah. I get home late at night, so there's usually not a whole lot of games to be had. I was up very late last night playing. I played a few 1v1s last night. I'm too tired today for that. I guess none of this is just gonna work. I'll just wait. And let's just watch this while we wait. Happens, yeah. Oh. Is my TAF just broke? Maybe I need to or not TAF. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, is my GG broken? I don't have this map. Because of course I don't. How do I not have this map? I 100% have this map. What the heck? Just a few bugs with the new client. Just a few bugs. Pro gas plant planes. How do I not have this map? I literally played this map 1v1 a few times. I literally played this map 1v1 2 or 3 times now. Okay. Yeah, that's my folder. All right. This one. Let's try it now. mean, I can see this game going long if Nick turtles. Nick's really good at his defensive style. So we'll just speed through this really fast to see if anything interesting happens. Fast Jeffy Rush. Yep, he's been doing a lot of this fast Jeffy Rush crap. Couple of crashers. Good reaction from Brown Ranger. Just got to rebuild. I mean, he's about. I mean, they about even in economy, probably despite all of that. Should have rebuilt his radar right away, but otherwise, fine. As long as he doesn't lose any of his cons, he should be fine. In the reclaim, rebuilding the eco. Yeah, he really needs the radar. Not having the radar, constantly being harassed. Just absolute spam of Jeffies. Yeah, now Nick is pretty far ahead because he's constantly being able to harass. Even with all the crashers. Just not having the crashers in the right spot. Yeah. Just brutal. 3 labs for Nick. I mean, this game is effectively already over. But it looks like he's just going to spam Jeffies. 3 labs, Jeffy. K-Bot lab. Cons. Expanding to corners. Just needs to push out with radars. How did this game go 45 minutes? Labs, more Jeffies. He's just gonna make nothing but Jeffies, huh? Bit silly of a game, to be honest, but you gotta respect the dedication to the play, right? Just losing units left and right. It's just so funny. Your lab. More labs. Advanced cons. Advanced mohos. Cons. And that's the one thing about Jeffies, though, is you basically get no reclaim from killing them. Yeah, this is I see why it's going so long. Just going like crazy with the eco, missile turrets, and spamming Jeffies. And then he gave up. Yeah. So he was actually fine. I talked about this earlier in the stream. I don't know if you were here. if someone sacrifices their early eco to do a Jeffy rush, even if you lose 2 or 3 of your early mexes, you're actually fine because your opponent's at the same eco position as you. So you basically just throw down a missile turret or 2 missile turrets and then rebuild your mexes, and you're at least even, if not ahead of your opponent still. Basically, as long as you don't lose your energy production, you're ahead. So he was doing good with the crashers there, but he didn't rebuild the radar, so they just kept slipping by and killing his mexes and cons over and over again. But he had a chance. If he would have built a radar, he would have had a chance with the crashers. Alright, that file never uploaded, did it? Let's try this again. I wonder if you have to do it from inside the file. Is it this one? No, it's already, see, it says it's already been queued up. It's already been queued up. Alright, well if that file's not gonna upload, then let's see, is there anything else I wanted to look at? Maybe this? I don't have the map. Where do I? Paradise. I do, it says I have it. Let's see if I can watch. Alright, let's try it. Let's go to alright. Cool, Nikki Trader. Alright, let's see. Is there any way... Or drag and drop a local replay file? Well, I'd have to be able to find the file. I actually don't know where they're at. Are they in here? No, that's just the thing. Let's see, let's just ask in chat. Where are plays stored? See if I can find it while I wait. Alright, internal storage. No. This PC. Windows. I think it's under users. Actually, somewhere. You're not understanding what I'm asking. What if I, can I do it? Hold on. Let's try it like this. Can I? No. It doesn't show me. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea where this file would even be. It's not gonna be temp files, right? I doubt it. That doesn't make any sense. Not that. Windows? Might be under Windows somewhere. Temp files, maybe? No. wants to tell me? Oh shoot, I can't do that. I mean, I can, but it kicks me out of the room I'm hosting. Alright, let's just see what's going on with this game real quick. We'll call it here. Huh? Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, Boogaloo. I think that's going to be it for games tonight. I don't know why it's not letting me watch this game. There's no AI in it. It's a galactic war game. But it's for what mod? Pro TA? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I picked the faction already. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. So, don't know why it's not working, but thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. You're welcome for the stream, and see you next time. Have a good night.